In this video, we will be taking a look at the Aspira auto design spacers for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. As you can see, they come in the no-nonsense packaging. A pair of spacers is sandwiched in between a piece of foam to prevent scratching. These spacers are made out of 6061 T6 aluminum, and they come in this beautiful anodized black finish. The hardware being used are 12.9 grade, so they're super strong and super sturdy. Most importantly, these spacers are Hub-Centric, and they do feature this notch cutout that is compatible with performance variants of the Model 3 and Model Y. All sizes of these spacers will come with these short 19mm lug nuts to secure the spacer onto the hub itself, and then these new studs will be where you mount your wheel onto. And now onto the install. Once you have removed the wheel, there's two things you want to do. First is you want to remove this surface rust on the hub right here with the wire brush. Second is to remove this 10mm bolt down here. This is placed there during assembly to keep the rotor in place. We won't be needing that anymore, and we have to remove it in order for the spacer to sit flush onto the hub. Alright, once we have cleaned up any surface rust on the hub, we're simply going to slide our spacer on like this and use the supplied 19mm lug nuts to secure the spacer onto the hub itself. So here's the important part. You want to torque these lug nuts down to 100 foot-pounds in a star pattern. And then once you have your wheel mounted, you also want to torque them down to 100 foot-pounds in a star pattern. And please do not use the impact wrench. Once we get around to installing the spacer to the front side of the car, what you'll notice when you try to torque down the spacer is that this hub will keep spinning and spinning on you. What you want to do is grab somebody to come help you press and hold onto the brakes. That way this whole assembly will stay still for you to torque the spacer down properly. And then once that is completed, you can mount your wheel, lower the car onto the ground, and then torque like you normally would. Here's a walk around of the Aspira spacers being used with the factory OEM wheels. In this case, these are the 18-inch aero wheels with 20mm spacers in front and 25mm in the back. I know a lot of you will be interested in using your factory wheels with these spacers. One thing to keep in mind is to make sure that the studs will clear the back pocket of your wheels. And to check this, there is a reference chart linked in the description below.